by starting off with an abandoned building exploration. Come on, let's do it. Oh shit.
Oh no. That is so uncanny.
Don't let him see you, don't let him see you.
YouTuber Brennen Evangelista, the face behind the channel Uncharted Travel, took on a chilling challenge, spending a night solo camping in an abandoned insane asylum deep in northern Ontario, with snowstorms raging outside and eerie silence inside. This wasn't just an adventure, it was survival. The journey began as Brennen entered the crumbling asylum, dropping his heavy backpack in a safe spot to be able to move more quickly in case he had to run for his life. And it didn't take long before the unsettling atmosphere of the asylum started to get to him.
Just heard some tapping on one of the windows outside, so I'm hoping it's not maintenance people. So I'm killing my flashlight for a little bit, and I'm just gonna have a look outside. Sounded like it was coming from this direction, but like at the base of the building. I doubt they'd come in here, but I'm just trying to be safe. Oh. That's weird. There's nothing out here.
The snow outside was deep, but he managed to climb his way up to the roof. After extensive searching, he found a small maintenance room on a lower section of the roof. It wasn't exactly cozy. The door wouldn't even close, but it was the best he could find.
Well, it is pretty dark, and unfortunately my flashlight is on its last legs. But I will have to go into the basement, I believe, and cross through the tunnels to get into the cafeteria because it's all boarded up from the outside. And it's soaked up to at least the shin level for water, and I bought these bad boys this morning because I just remembered this last second. And unfortunately, they only had at Walmart kids size 7 galoshes, and I'm a men's size 12, so this is a bit of a tight fit.
The water in the basement was frozen solid now, but earlier in the day, the water level was around shin height, and soon he found himself at a dead end.
Time to head back the way we came. Hello? I swear to God, I just heard someone. Oh my God.
After hearing that noise, he decided that was enough of the basement and made his way back towards his tent. But the night was far from over.
I think this is the stairwell out of the basement. This is like something out of a horror game here.
With only the flickering light from his headset, he finally managed to find his way back to the tent.
Now it's time to hopefully get ready for bed.
So I don't know if you can hear outside, but the wind has definitely picked up, making it pretty hard for me to go to bed because it keeps rattling on several things outside. It's now about 2:30, maybe gotten a solid 30 minutes of sleep. It's been a little bit restless, but...
When dawn finally broke, breakfast was nothing more than a cold can of beans. But at that moment, it was a victory meal, because he had survived. No coyotes, no people, just him against the cold. But he still couldn't figure out who or what made those sounds. On September 10th, 2019, YouTuber Bold and Bankrupt was vlogging himself wandering through a forgotten town in Kyrgyzstan. By late afternoon, the wind had picked up, and seeking refuge, he ducked into a derelict building nearby. But what he stumbled upon next was nothing short of shocking.
Imagine. Someone's obviously stolen the manhole covers. What's this? Let's escape the wind by starting off with an abandoned building exploration. Come on, let's do it. Whoa, blin! Я боюсь, черт! Oh, blin! Man, you scared me. There's a man taking a shit. No, I think I might get out of here. Okay, have a nice one.
The man didn't seem dangerous and appeared to be taking a dump in the corner of the room. However, his sudden appearance in such an isolated place was enough to remind him of the unpredictable nature of exploring abandoned buildings, because you never know who might be watching in silence or waiting for you in the shadows. A YouTuber named John set out for one of Canada's most notorious places, the Devil's Elbow. Local legend says the property belonged to a high priestess of the occult, where rituals and dark ceremonies were carried out for years. Many had tried to buy and renovate the home, but every attempt failed. Inside, the rooms stretched on endlessly, some decorated in marble, others collapsing with age. As he was heading upstairs, he began to hear something, so he called out, hoping for a reply.
Hello? I'm not here to bother you. Is the man here? I thought I heard a man's voice.
He continued to explore the building, but the situation only got worse.
Freaking somebody down there, dude. Come on, quit messing with me. I'm just trying to freaking... I'll leave. There's somebody else in here. As I've got myself in a bad situation.
Now terrified, John realized he might not be alone.
Hello? Is there somebody here? I'm not here to bother or rob anything. I was just here exploring. I thought it was a band. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, shit.
He ran as fast as he could back to his car, checking behind him constantly to ensure he hadn't been followed. It's always advised to never explore alone, and this is why. A YouTuber known as 2Swag, alongside his friend, ventured into one of the eeriest locations imaginable, an abandoned college dorm, which has been reported to have a dark history. In April of 2025, the duo decided to investigate the rumors surrounding this peculiar site, but what they uncovered, however, was far beyond anything they could have anticipated.
Facts. Yeah, it's weird. There's a lot of baby stuff. These are all like ancient looking. These were probably like when this place was abandoned. When did you say this place was abandoned?
Dude, in the 90s.
In the 90s? So this was like the best technology at the time.
Yeah, Loki might have even been the 80s.
Damn. What's down there? Is there anything good?
They slipped through a broken window, careful not to draw attention to themselves or alert any nearby security. The first surprise came almost immediately. Despite being abandoned since the 1990s, or possibly even earlier, the building still had power.
This room is weird. Dude, that is a very long, dark hallway. Oh, there's some dorm rooms. Some weird white stuff on the floor. And there's cobwebs like right here. You could tell that no one's been here for a while. Should we keep walking down, or what do you think we should do?
Yeah, we could check to the end of this.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure it just tees off, but I'm pretty sure all the rooms on that side don't have nothing.
As they ventured deeper, they uncovered some of the dorm's history. Once part of a military base, these dorms housed soldiers before the rest of the facility was converted into a college.
of this college campus. There's about 4 or 5 that are abandoned, and I think this one right here is probably the least cool, and I think we're about to show you the craziest one.
Room after room looked the same, stark, repetitive, like mirrors of one another. But as they decided to leave this dorm and head to another one on campus, something stopped them in their tracks.
Oh my god. So that truck just like pulled up. I don't know what he was doing. I don't think he saw us. But this is a very like active campus, so we gotta be really careful. We're just waiting out. There's some people walking. But I think we should be good pretty soon to go. So yeah.
For a moment, panic set in, and it only got worse.
Oh. Just lay. Oh. Okay.
For 15 agonizing minutes, they stayed frozen on the ground, waiting for the coast to clear. But just as they prepared to leave,
oh shit, there's a dude. He sees us. I don't know what he's doing. He's looking at us. We should get out of here. Maybe we can come back later today. He's calling somebody.
finally, they made their move and left as fast as they could, deciding it was safer to return later. Hours passed before they made their way back, waiting for darkness to cover their second attempt. They returned around 2 a.m. and went around room after room, exploring. Each room felt different yet strangely similar.
What is he doing there?
This is like a little kid's room or something, bro.
Yeah, there's like 3 beds and there's dinosaur toys. This is pretty much the 3rd floor, you guys.
Yeah, it's just gonna be on top of this.
Oh,
That's actually pretty cool.
what? There's like fishing stuff.
While this caught him off guard, on the 2nd floor, behind one locked door, they found something that defied explanation.
What the f? There's like snakes all over the walls. Dude. There's more in here. Okay. This is an insane amount of stuff to look through. I have no clue what this is. There's the Thing. That's from that one movie, The Thing. There's a whole alien dude right here. What in the world? This is weird. This is really, really weird. I'm really afraid to have this light on. Flashlight and turn this light off though. It's like saran wrap over the toilet. There's a Christmas tree in this bathtub right here. It's like a whole-on casino. This is...
As they continued exploring, things only got stranger. The discoveries became more twisted with each step, and in one room, they stumbled upon something far worse than they'd seen before.
Dude, what the f?
That is actually... Wait,
That's
that is
real.
disgusting. That is real and that is disgusting. There's more right here. Bro. What the fuck? It turns on. The light in here turns on. Yeah, we're definitely getting demonetized with this one, folks.
The next place they entered started to look more like a torture chamber than an abandoned dormitory, and the deeper they went, the more disturbing it became.
Bro. What?
It's in a school.
This is a freaking school, bro. There should not be torture, terrible torture What? I've never seen anything like this in my life. I'm so serious.
What is that?
That's like another dead thing. I don't know what even that is.
Stretched out like a torture chamber. Dude, he's got like electric shit connected to like a mask.
That's
actually
terrible.
fucking disturbing.
Oh! There's a live pig in this bag. Or I guess a dead pig. Really not good for YouTube.
Oh my god. There's a fucking Afro rabbit here.
Oh! There's more dead stuff over here. There's a dead, whatever that's called. A dead thingy. I don't even know what that is. Look, there's like brains and...
There's a pig
Oh!
head. A severed pig head.
Oh!
Why is that? Dude, this is like, even if someone was putting this here to like play a joke, that's so fucked up. There's like actual dead animals in here. Look at that. That's an entire baby pig. I definitely do not want to be in this room.
The explorers realized this was no ordinary abandoned dorm. Someone had used these rooms for something darker.
There's like fake blood on it. There's even more petri dishes. It's disgusting. I mean, pretty much every room in this place is gonna be super weird. So I guess we're just gonna keep going.
The next room they entered was even more strange.
Or something? Like, if I step on this, will I... This is a trap? This room doesn't, like... This is a disco room? Dude, what the heck is this room? Why does this exist here? This is like the sign room. Just so y'all can see how big this sign is. That's... Like, what is the purpose of this? Here's some, like... These are all, like, humongous street signs as well. Jesus Christ. This is like the blue-collar worker room. Where the blue-collar workers would hang out and drink beer. And talk about road signs.
The sight made no sense, and they couldn't wrap their heads around what this room could have been used for. They continued exploring the hallway, and what they discovered in the next room was terrifying.
What does it say? Dude, wait.
This is making bombs, bro.
Dude, this is a... What the...
This is fucking, look. That's supposed to be a fucking bomb.
Are you serious? Wait. No.
No, I'm dead ass. What the...
I have no clue what this means. This definitely could be, like, bomb-making stuff, but I'm not sure. Oh.
It's literally telling you how to make
OGS bomb
dry
school.
Chemical.
What? Dude, did we just stumble across, like, a terrorist? This is definitely... Dude, isn't that, like... Isn't... I know you have to use, like, something with a lawn to make a bomb. Patchmaster, lawn repair mix, sun and shade mix. What?
Oh, that's fertilizer.
Oh, is that...
That shit has, like, the sulfur or whatever in that to make...
Is that what
That's
people
actually
use?
fucking crazy. Oh my god, dude. Do it yourself. What the...
It was impossible to know for certain, but the explorers began to fear they had stumbled into something far more dangerous than they had anticipated.
Yeah, these are definitely all... Like, this looks very bomby. Giving off bomb vibes. Look at this. Yeah, these are all like... Oh, these are all like more spray things? Yeah, this is definitely a bomb factory. This is definitely how you make bombs. Dude, look at this. Okay, yeah, and this is like the duffel bag you would put the bomb in. Great.
The room itself carried a heavy, uneasy energy, as though it had been left in a rush. Tools and manuals forgotten in place. Every room they entered carried a new horror, every hallway another secret, and with each step, the explorers felt the growing weight of realization. They were never supposed to see any of this.
I cannot show that on YouTube. That is bad.
There's actually no fucking way. What the...
Dude! Why can they... What the fuck? Let's see, domestic violence. Okay. No. This is terrible. These are actual crime scenes. Dude, her head is like chopped off. Why the fuck would they print this out? Even if this is like a fucking prop, dude. That's actually... No, dude. I've seen gore online. This is like worse. Oh, I don't know what I'm about to see. Oh, great. Yeah, that's a baby. That's an actual baby with its neck, its throat slit.
Dude, I almost feel like we should get out of here.
Yeah,
We've looked
I
at
don't...
in here for like almost an hour.
The heck is in here?
Yo. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't.
The horror was so unsettling that they could barely bring themselves to look. But again, even after discovering all of this, they continued exploring.
Dude, this is like hella colorful. Look at the unicycle. There's a unicycle ball. Look at this guy. This is just like... This is horrible. Look at this sink. Here's a pretty good look. Pretty much as my camera can see of this weird place. This place just doesn't make much sense. Let's go over here.
Clowns can be creepy at the best of times, but especially in an abandoned building like this. Downstairs, they found some more disturbing mannequins covered in blood.
Oh, nah, bruh.
Oh my.
Oh my
There's more in here, bro.
god.
There's more in here. It's actually so nasty.
It's disgusting. There's babies. Dude, why do they got babies in here? They just got piles of babies.
What the fuck?
Nah.
Is
Nah.
that blood?
Dude, look. There's an outline of a person on this stretcher.
The exploration didn't get any better. In fact, everywhere they turned, they found more mannequins, row after row.
Oh no. That is so uncanny. There's just a decapitated person right there as well. I'm not even gonna zoom into that. These are all mannequins. Just mannequins on mannequins on mannequins. I bet if you open these would be more mannequins.
And why do they have this shit so heavily guarded?
They literally, yeah,
Heavily guarded. Like,
we had to come back at frickin' like 2 in the morning to see this shit. I'm glad we got in.
At this point, they had seen enough and decided to leave, but as they were leaving, a security car pulled in patrolling the building, so they had to run as fast as they could. Even after leaving, they couldn't stop thinking about what they'd just seen. What was this place? A playground for vandals, a secret workshop, or something more sinister? On May 26th, 2024, the YouTube channel Vacant Haven uploaded footage from a remote cabin deep in the woods, once home to an elderly man, but left abandoned after his passing. But what should have been a typical exploration quickly spiraled into something far more unnerving.
Yeah, look, we've got cars and sheds there.
The team began outside, where rusting vehicles lay scattered across the yard, including the shell of a once classic car, now half swallowed by weeds and time. But it wasn't the decay that unsettled them, it was the feeling of being watched. They eventually made it to the cabin.
He's got to do it. How do you know? I heard noise. This is like a horror film, mate. Was that you, babe? Did you just hit that? Oh, you.
Thinking that they had heard someone inside, they ran away to reassess what they were going to do next.
Shut up. Yeah. Really? I want someone to come in with me. It's shitting himself. It just goes to me. I just don't want fancy getting a shotgun to the face.
Hello? Anyone in?
The rest of the crew came inside, but their unease only grew.
Oh, yeah. That does look like blood. Do you reckon now? Well, I've just done my hands on the murder weapon. An idiot. Go that way. I'm going to hide that. Have you checked?
The next place they entered smelled like someone had been there recently.
I can smell cigarette smoke everywhere. MOTs for every car. What time did the clock stop? I was still going.
They found the belongings of the man who once lived here, but while they were still going through his things, they heard a noise outside.
They're opening the gates. Which way? Hang on, which way do we go? Go that way. Don't let him see you, don't let him see you.
In a panic, they ran back to their vehicle, but they caught a chilling final glimpse.
Quick, you're going to take a picture. Go, go, go. You're going to get your picture now.
He's got a dog chasing you.
He's got his camera, hasn't he? Quick,
Nah.
zoom out, really quick.
I think we got away.
I said you run, come on.
A man filming, and his dog chasing them as they sped away. To this day, no one knows who he was or why he was there. Was he living at the property? Or perhaps most haunting of all, what might have happened if the team had stayed even a moment longer?